What made sense a long time ago might not make sense today, and there are a lot of old weird laws to prove it.
Here's just a few strange old laws.
Let's dig into this.
It's against the law in Alabama to drive barefoot or blindfolded. It's also illegal to wear a fake mustache in church, but only if it makes people laugh.
It's against the law to camp out in a bar if you're drunk in Alaska, but remember it's also illegal to drive when intoxicated, so you might just want to plan ahead.
It seems back in the 1920s, a dam broke, flooding a ranch where a donkey had been allowed to sleep in a bathtub, whisking the donkey and the tub miles away, and costing a lot of time and money to rescue. So a law was passed making it illegal for donkeys to sleep in bathtubs. And if that story made you smile, in Arizona, you better not have more than one missing tooth unless you're a kid. That's illegal too.
Since 1881, it's been illegal to mispronounce Arkansas, although maybe they just should have changed the spelling. It's also illegal to keep an alligator in a bathtub in the state of Arkansas.
Avoid driving in your house coat or bathrobe in California. You could get fined. Wonder what all those Walmart shoppers thinking that one.
In Colorado, it's illegal to modify the weather without a permit, which isn't as weird as it sounds when you think of all those ski hills making snow.
Fast food fans beware. In Bloomfield, Connecticut, it is illegal to eat in a car. And in Devon, you can't walk backwards after sunset. So better get that done early in the day.
Delaware made it illegal to sell or trade domestic dog or cat hair, even if it's naturally shed, with possible fines of up to $2,500 and a ban from owning animals for up to 15 years. It's also illegal to get married on a dare.
Since the 1920s, when Ringling Brothers Circus moved their winter headquarters to Florida, you must feed the parking meter if you have an animal tied to it. Includes elephants, camels, or bears. It's also illegal for rats to leave any ship docked in Tampa Bay.
If you mess with llamas in Georgia, you are responsible for any costs related to injuries that may occur. And don't stick your ice cream in your back pocket either. In the old days, this was a trick used to lure horses down the street to steal them, and it's still illegal.
Since about the time Hawaii became a state, it's been illegal to place a coin in your ear. It's also illegal to tattoo a person's eyelid or behind the ear without a registered physician in attendance.
Cannibalism is strictly regulated in Idaho. It's absolutely illegal unless you find yourself in life-threatening circumstances, which really should be a good rule of thumb anyway, shouldn't it?
Wow, Illinois. It's illegal to give a lit cigar to a dog, cat, or other domesticated animal kept as a pet. You can't take your dog to the opera either. Or eat in a building that's on fire.
It must be impossible to use social media in Indiana since it's illegal to spread spiteful gossip or talk about someone behind their back. It's also illegal to catch fish with dynamite, firearms, or crossbows.
In Marshalltown, Iowa, it's illegal for your horse to eat a fire hydrant. And in Ottumwa, it's illegal for a man to wink at a woman he doesn't know. But women can wink at anyone.
In Kansas, it's illegal to catch a fish with your hands or shoot rabbits from a motorboat. And in Lawrence, Kansas, it's against the law to wear a bee in your hat.
In Kentucky, it's illegal for a woman to marry the same man more than 3 times. And you can't dye ducklings or chicks blue and sell them. Sorry, UK fans.
In Louisiana, it's illegal to have snakes at a Mardi Gras parade, whether they're venomous or not. It's also illegal to gargle in public. And in New Orleans, you can't tie an alligator to a fire hydrant.
In Maine, it's illegal to place ads in cemeteries, step out of a plane while it's in flight. I guess that makes parachuting tricky. Or to leave your Christmas decorations up after January 14th.
Maryland. Don't wear a shirt without sleeves in the park in Baltimore. It'll cost you a $10 fine. Don't curse within Baltimore city limits or take your lion to the movie theater either. Both are against the law.
Fortune tellers beware. You must be certified to tell fortunes or the future in Massachusetts. and you must live there for a year before you can even apply for the certification. We assume psychics already knew that one.
Michigan. Since 1953, it's been illegal to sell, buy, or trade vehicles on Sundays. And don't cross the state line with a duck on your head, or you will pay.
Minnesota is strict with their traffic laws, so make sure your dirty tires don't leave the mud, debris, or dirt clumps on the road or you'll get a ticket. And don't tease a skunk. Not only will you smell awful, you'll probably get fined.
In Mississippi, it's against the law to disrupt a church service or to display obscene stickers, paintings, decals, or emblems in public, or on motor vehicles, or on clothing. But it's not legal to swear.
You can't legally wrestle a bear in Missouri, but you can castrate someone's bull if it's been on rampage for more than 3 days. And if 3 residents swear in writing that the animal is loose and if the owner does not reclaim the animal after given notice.
In Montana, they don't like rats. In fact, it's illegal to give a rat as a gift, or to buy, sell, or raise rats, except as a food source for birds, reptiles, or other animals.
Nebraska. In the old days, you used to have to get a blood test to get marriage license to prove you didn't carry a venereal disease. And in Nebraska, it's still illegal to get married if you have a venereal disease, although they reportedly don't have the same requirements for blood tests.
It's against the law to ride a camel on the highway in Nevada, or to pawn your dentures, or anyone else's, in Las Vegas.
No hunting in the graveyard at night in some areas of New Hampshire, and it's illegal to register under an assumed name at a hotel.
It's been illegal to wear bulletproof vests while committing or attempting to commit crimes in New Jersey since around 1999. Seems like one of the smartest laws in this list so far, if you ask us.
New Mexico. In Albuquerque, it's illegal for a cab driver to pull potential customers into their cab, and it's against the law to carry a lunchbox on Main Street in Las Cruces.
Attention Walmart shoppers in New York. Slippers are illegal footwear after 10 p.m. or after dark, whichever is earlier. And amazingly, adultery is still illegal in New York, with fines up to $500 and up to 90 days in jail if you're found guilty.
In North Carolina, it's against the law to use elephants to plow cotton fields. Presumably, other fields are fine, though. It's also illegal to sell or consume alcohol in any room where bingo is being played.
In some areas of North Dakota, it's illegal to set off fireworks before 8 a.m. or after 11 p.m. It's also illegal to keep an elk in a sandbox.
In the landlocked state of Ohio, it is illegal to fish for whales on Sundays. It's also against the law to catch mice in Cleveland without a permit.
There must be a big superhero fan crowd in Oklahoma, but be warned, it's against the law for a child to use a towel as a cape and jump from a house pretending to be Superman in some areas, and it's illegal to read a comic book while driving.
In Oregon, it's illegal to hunt in a cemetery or perform a wedding at a skating rink. And it's illegal to have a boxing match with a kangaroo in Myrtle Creek.
In Pennsylvania, it's against the law to charge or pay for fortune telling, tarot card reading, palm reading, or psychic services. And it's also illegal to order, buy, or sell a baby, although it's only a misdemeanor.
In Rhode Island, you can get a sentence of up to 20 years for biting someone's limb off. And you'll have to pay a $20 fine and spend up to 10 days in jail for racing horses on the highway.
In South Carolina, it's illegal for a man to promise marriage and then not marry a woman. No idea if there's some kind of time limit here. And it's illegal to sell any merchandise within a half mile of a church unless fruit is also sold. No idea why.
In South Dakota, hotels must keep twin-sized beds 2 feet apart, and the law says, "Thou shalt not make love between the beds." It's also illegal to sleep in a cheese factory, if you could.
Tennessee driving laws are quite specific. It's illegal to drive while sleeping throughout the state. But in Memphis, it's also illegal for a woman to drive a car unless a man is walking in front of it with a flag to warn motorists and pedestrians.
In Texas, it's illegal to sell any human organ that does not include hair or blood, like hearts, kidneys, livers, or bones. It's also against the law to tuck one pant leg into your boot unless you own 10 or more cattle.
In Utah, it's illegal to bite during a boxing match. And don't walk down the street carrying a violin and a paper bag in Salt Lake City. It's against the law.
In Vermont, it's illegal for a married woman to get false teeth without written permission of their husband. Believe it or not, it is also illegal to ban clotheslines in Vermont.
In Virginia, it's illegal for anyone to trick or treat after 8 p.m. on Halloween, and anyone over the age of 14 is banned from trick or treating at all.
In 1969, Washington declared Bigfoot an endangered species and made it illegal to injure, kill, or trap the creatures. It's also against the law to hold a fake wrestling match.
No roadkill dinner in West Virginia, including deer, turkey, bear, or other species, unless you report the incident to law enforcement and obtain a DNR permit.
In Wisconsin, it's illegal to make cheese without a license, and you must hold a master cheesemaker license to make Limburger.
It's illegal to shower on Wednesdays in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and it's against the law to take photos of rabbits in June.
Thanks for watching,
We hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
and we'll see you on the next one.
Hey, here's another DragonDen video you might like.
And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
And you can hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when our videos come out.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.